Hello and welcome to the Mystical Arts Academy Business Spotlight, where we shine a light on you, your services and your business. On our Mystical Arts Facebook page, website, we're creating a space where you'll find resources for anything and everything spiritual, metaphysical, paranormal, mystical and supernatural. We've guided meditations, one-to-one tarot and mediumship readings, courses, lectures, and coming in 2025, we've even got some retreats. We hold regular Zoom sessions where you can come and ask questions, improve your knowledge and skills, and even make new friends. So, let's get started. Our guest today is Yana. She's a mindfulness coach, cosmetic formulator, content creator, and she helps her clients to create their own magic, letting go of the ego, expanding the power of self. Yana is passionate about health and well-being and wants to inspire people to find their inner strength to achieve a better and healthier lifestyle. So let's give Yana a big warm welcome. Hi Yana, welcome to the Mystical Arts Business Spotlight. How are you today?
Hi Steve, thank you for having me. I feel great, thank you. How are you?
Oh, I'm pretty good. It's warm again here in the UK.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah. Well, it gets a bit too warm for me. I'm not a big fan of the heat. And of course, because we're in the studio as well, I can't have the fans on because they make a noise, so it gets warmer and warmer. So yeah, anyway, that's our little problem, isn't it? So yeah, you're a businesswoman. You say you've got diplomas in essential oils and organic skincare and things like that. So do you want to tell us a bit about yourself and how you got started and your journey on this path?
So I think everything started, I think it was 2016 when I discovered essential oils. I used to go to a yoga class in London, and my yoga teacher organized restorative yoga with essential oils. And when I went, I was very ill. I had a very bad cold. And all the medications that I bought at the time didn't help at all. Bear in mind, at the time, I still believed that medications worked. And during the yoga practice, we used essential oils. And after 2 hours of yoga, the cold was gone. I didn't have runny nose. I didn't cough. I was perfectly fine. So I thought, okay, I think that is worth exploring. And my yoga teacher recommended me a couple of books. I bought my first essential oils, and I was impressed by the information. So I signed up for my first online course, which was Business Diploma in Essential Oils. And also at the time, I wanted to start my own business, but I didn't know what to do. So I started asking myself every single day, what shall I do? What shall I do to start my own business? And I've always liked skincare products and to pamper myself. And so I thought, why not create a moisturizer to begin with? I read a lot of books, I did a lot of research, and I eventually created my first moisturizer. No, it was a makeup remover, actually. I created my first makeup remover, and it was really good. I was impressed with the results. And then I thought, okay, if this is so good, what else can I do to benefit my skin? So I continued with the research and the reading, but I wanted to have a certificate because, people like to see that you studied, that it's official. So the next course that I signed up for was holistic skincare for holistic therapists, and then business diploma for organic skincare. And I created my first skincare line slowly but surely. And I had a website at the time. That was my first business venture, skincare products. And a couple of years ago, I studied mindfulness coaching because I wanted to expand my knowledge and to help people with more information. And the mindfulness coaching was a very good addition to what I already did at the time. And also aromatherapy, because I love essential oils. I did aromatherapy for skincare conditions, which I'm very proud of. And yeah, now I have my beautiful little website where I offer various products and services to people. Content creation, I like to write, I like to express myself in writing. I have a TikTok channel as well, having lots of fun with it. And I just want to inspire people to become a better version of themselves and to find their inner power, because I know it's possible. I'm a perfect example of achieving so much in my life. And if I can do it, everyone else can do it.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. I mean, the power of the mind, and once you become
Mm.
aware that you have the power, you are an unlimited being having an earthly experience. It's absolutely fantastic, and I love your tagline as well. When you run your own business, you can be anything you want,
Yeah.
and that's just that sums it up perfectly, doesn't it? That sums it up perfectly. So you've got your website, you've got your TikTok. Are you on Instagram as well?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, of course you're on Facebook, of course.
Mm.
Um, So are you on any other channels, or do you do any other things with your work?
Uh, I have a YouTube channel where I interview people who have small businesses, like-minded souls, as I like to call them. The purpose of the YouTube channel and all my other channels is to empower people and to also give them the opportunity to explore other options instead of going to the supermarket or to the local GP. Um, there are other ways to be healthier, happier, fitter. I last month, I think it was, I wrote a post dedicated to small businesses, and this is something I think I'm going to do every month now. Just promote other businesses, because it's very important to support each other.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? I mean, certainly in our industry, in the holistic side of things.
Mm.
I mean, and there's that many different fields. I think my background is IT, and one of the problems with IT is it's very competitive. It's very
Mm.
there's probably three or four different local businesses in our area, and none of us talk to each other. None of us
Mm.
pass on information or help each other or anything like that. So it's really nice to move out into the holistic field, because people are so helpful, aren't they? You just
Yeah,
little questions, and they answer them, and there's so much knowledge out there as well. All you have to do is ask. That's one of my little taglines, I suppose.
yeah.
So, um, so what inspired you to start your business? I know we had a little chat earlier, but so what inspired you to start your business? Was it the feeling? Oh, I don't know what the word is. Feeling upset about the current products that's out there, or what led you to start your business?
So when I started when I created my skincare line, I was so at first I researched different skincare products on the market and the ingredients. And I noticed that there was a very long list with ingredients, very complicated list of ingredients, but none of the ingredients actually benefited the skin in any way. So I wanted to create simple, actually at the time that was my motto, single and effective cosmetics for healthy looking skin. I wanted to create something simple that actually works. It doesn't cost a small fortune, and it's not harmful to the skin and the body. So, for example, I used to have dark spots from the sun, and I've spent a lot of money on expensive skincare products. I'm talking about 50, 60, 70 pounds per product. So I thought to myself, hold on a minute, I'm pretty sure I can come up with something. And I did. And I created that's my night cream. And I created the night cream. And after 2 weeks of using it, the dark spots disappeared. And I thought, I can't believe that people continue to spend so much money for something that is just, it looks good, but it doesn't really do anything to the skin. Um, there is also a lot of information that is not necessarily true in adverts. Of course, you know, big companies, they just want to sell and make money. I mean, I want to sell and make money, but also want to help people. You know, and I believe that this is possible as long as you put your mind into it. In terms of running a business, whether that's going to be skincare business or any other business, I I still work full time, and when I years ago, I was on a totally different mindset. I wanted to be a manager and eventually a director because I thought that when I'm in charge, I will make a difference. But when you work for a corporation, there's always someone above you who tells you what to do, and you basically follow orders. So I thought, no, the best way to inspire people and be a good leader is to start my own business. So I pretty much fully focused on that.
Yeah, lead by example, isn't it? That's the biggest
Yeah.
thing. I mean, my while my background is IT, my love and my passion is the supernatural, paranormal, mystical, things like that. And I've been on my journey since being at the age of 13. I picked up a magazine called The Unexplained, and I've been developing as a medium. I'm an accredited medium, a spiritual healer, Reiki master, etc., etc. So yeah, proving who, proving, sorry, leading by example is the biggest sort of thing you can do, isn't it? I mean, I've been in big industry. The current company that I'm that we have now, the IT company, we've been trading 28 years. But before that, I was an IT manager for a manufacturing company. And again, there's always the stress, the hassles of people being above you in an organisation. And for some, that's fine. But for me, and again, with my passion being the woo woo side of things, I always wanted to move into that. And sort of the past 10 years, that's what I've been doing. It's been longer than that, but sort of mainly concentrating on that. So yeah, that's absolutely fantastic, isn't it? That we can show people instead of,
Mm.
you know, instructing them, saying this is what you will do, you know, this is what you can do. And again,
Yeah.
you know, when you own your own business, you can be what you want to be, which again, your tagline is fantastic. So let's sort of change tact slightly. Let's ask a few questions. So who is your spiritual guru that you follow? I ask this to everybody, by the way.
I don't follow anybody.
You don't follow anybody. So you've got no people like Greg Braden or Bruce Lipton, and nobody like that at all. Nope. Well, that's good.
No, I follow me.
You follow you.
I support me.
Excellent. Well, I've got a few people that I follow, but yeah, yeah. I mean, some of the people out there, they've got so much knowledge. Barbara O'Neill. Yeah, Barbara O'Neill is one I would suggest having a look at. She has some really fascinating insights into the body and health and wellness. She's really good, really good. So have a look at her. Okay, this next question is probably a little bit, you know, you're not going to be able to answer it, I don't think. But if you could have dinner with any spiritual teacher, dead or alive, who would it be?
Oh, for some reason, Shiva comes to mind
Oh, right, yes, yes,
because I listen to his music. Well, I don't listen. I play his music every morning after my workout. It's always a positive frequency in the house while I'm in the shower.
yeah,
I've channeled him a couple of times during meditation. I like that he's the boss of all gods in Hinduism.
yes, yeah.
I've never actually explored Hinduism. I'm more into Buddhism. I even got pictures of Buddha all over my house. But for some reason, yeah, I think I would love to have a cup of tea with Shiva.
Wow, that's nice. That's nice. I mean, Buddhism isn't a religion as in itself,
Yeah.
is it? It's a way of living. It's a state
Yes.
of
Yeah.
being, isn't it? So
Yeah.
it's not a religion. It's I think I was reading a couple of weeks ago something about there's even a Christian who is a Buddhist monk in a Buddhist monastery living somewhere, well, in a Buddhist monastery, I suppose, but he's still a Christian, and he says it enhances his Christianity being a
Yeah. Yeah.
Buddhist. So again, if
Yeah.
you don't know, Buddhism isn't a religion; it's a way of life, of course.
It's a way of
So,
life. Yeah.
um, if you could give your younger self one bit of spiritual advice, what would it be?
Love yourself.
Hmm. Yes, love is one of the biggest energies out there, the biggest vibration, isn't it? Yeah, look
Yeah,
into the mirror every morning and say to yourself, I love you, you're
yeah,
wonderful, you can do anything, be positive. I mean, and we don't do that as
I
people, do we?
know.
And the
Yeah,
majority of people, they just look in the mirror, brush the teeth, wash the face, think, oh, what's that there? Oh, I've got a spot here. And,
yeah,
you know, give yourself the love and bolster yourself, build
yeah.
yourself up. And that is, it's surprising how much that actually works to give you so much more self-esteem as well. That's brilliant. Talking about sort of bits and bobs and dots and things, being a guy, being sort of the male persuasion, I don't use skincare products at all. Do you do any for gentlemen, for men, or are all your skin products suitable for both, or for all different types of skin, of course?
Right. So I used to make products for my father. Actually, he was my first sort of customer. But I haven't. I don't like this. Only for men, only for women. Try it. If it works for you, keep using it. A friend of mine recently asked me to recommend something for spots. Um, so I said to him, my face wash is pretty good. I could. He wants also a facial exfoliator, which is not something that I'm selling, but I can make something for him. So I would say, if if you have problems with your skin, that's a bit far-fetched, but if you want something to contribute to the health of your skin, I would say, yeah, give it a go.
Excellent. That's good. That's good. And of course, we're going to put the link to your website and a couple of other of your social channels at the end of the video, and of course it'll be also in the links that we provide as well. So yeah, that's really good. I might have to pop on your website and see what I can find. Definitely, definitely. So, what's the most magical experience you've had while running your business?
Oh, magical as in literally magical, or it can be anything.
Anything that you think, oh wow, that's fantastic.
Well, I think that the most magical thing is the feedback that I'm receiving from people for my content. Telling me that my posts on social media or my videos make them think about the world we're living in, make them change their habits, to put themselves first, to stop caring about people's opinions. It's the people's appreciation for what I do.
Yeah, yeah, that's nice, isn't it? When and of course appreciation and gratitude and love are some of the highest vibrations that's out there, so that's good. um there was something I was going to ask. What else was I going to ask? I need to write a list down. That's what I need to do. So, oh yes, do you have any upcoming events or promotions or anything like that that you want to talk about?
I go live on Facebook every Friday. Last week I was live on Thursday because I was away on Friday, but I usually go live on Facebook on Friday. I give a lot of free advice, a lot of free content on my social media. I haven't. I mean, I was thinking about organizing some kind of online event, but I feel a bit overwhelmed at the moment. So I think I'm going to put that on hold for now. But if anyone is interested in what I'm doing, they can also find me and follow me on social media.
Okay. So, well, let me know about the event because we are planning on doing lots of different things. I mean, we're doing, of course, the business spotlight, but we've got so many plans over the next 12 months. It's unbelievable. We're going to be doing retreats and sort of seminars and all sorts. So, yeah, we'll link up and probably collaborate on something like that. So, with your skincare products, you say it's sort of organic skincare. Where do you source your ingredients from?
I have one, two suppliers. I buy pretty much all of my ingredients from. I've worked with them for years. I haven't had any problems with them. I have spoken to them years ago when I started making skincare products because I thought, I don't want to just buy something from Amazon, or from the shop around the corner, because that it's not the whole point. the idea of my skincare products is what's in them, special ingredients. So I use pure essential oils. So for example, my night cream contains rose oil, which is one of the most expensive and purest essential oils you can find on the market. And it's actually absolutely divine. Um, Before, when I was formulating my products at the beginning of my business venture, I tested all ingredients and all products on me first to make sure that there was no allergic reactions. There was no side effects, if you prefer. Yeah, I didn't want to offer something that you can buy from any shop. I wanted to make it personal, because when you run your own business, everything is personal.
Yeah, yeah, it is, isn't it? Yes, definitely. So, and that's brilliant. So these are the organic ingredients that you're using. These are sustainable and things like that. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
all the best quality you can buy, and
yes.
yeah, from a
I have tried different suppliers at the beginning. That was 2018, if I'm not mistaken. I've tried different suppliers because I thought at the beginning, in terms of cost, that was one of my main concerns. But I have found two the I'm quite happy with, so I always order from them. Also, the way I created my products, I didn't want I want them to be unique. So every product has different ingredients, different oils, different carrier oils, different essential oils. So I had to find a supplier that sells most of the oils, so I can just buy everything from one place. Because during the events of 2020, I'm not going to say the word, but I think you know what I'm talking about.
yep,
Because yeah, it was difficult at the time to find ingredients and also jars and bottles, because that's another thing. I don't just buy any jars and bottles. I use glass dark jars for the creams because it helps to preserve the product.
yep,
Only my face wash is in a plastic dark brown bottle, because it's something that you would use in the shower. I don't want glass in the shower.
yep, yep.
But again, dark brown preserves the product better and for longer.
Yeah, it blocks some of the light, doesn't it? So that
Yes, yeah,
stops it
yeah, yeah,
degrading.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that's brilliant. That's fantastic. So, do you deal in wholesale, or is it just to the end user that you sell your products to? Are you wanting, for example,
No, I,
there's
I I only sell to people. I've got a small clientele that I've gained over the years. I Yeah, I just sell to whoever wants to buy from me.
mm,
I've actually thought about this. A couple of people suggested to me that I approach a local hair salon or a beauty salon, but I don't know, or go to a market and sell at the market. But it seems like a lot of work, and the whole point of running my own business is to work less and earn more.
yeah, of course, of course, of course, and the sort of beauty therapists and salons and things would want some form of discount from retail, so
Yeah,
they can then sell on as well. So
yeah,
then it starts to become, I suppose, a little bit less
corporate.
personal, doesn't it? Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. So yeah, no, that's brilliant. So you wanted to keep it more personal.
yeah.
Yeah, I love that idea. That's brilliant. Okay, any last words before we wrap up our session today?
Um, any last words? Love yourself, respect yourself, and don't be afraid to speak your truth, and to tell people who don't see your value that it's time for them to leave the scene.
Oh yes, definitely. And of course, what a lot of people don't realize when they start to awaken to a more spiritual life, and we are energy beings, and we
Yeah,
emit a frequency, and those frequencies, something called there's something called constructive interference and destructive interference, as well as resonance. So, as I'm sure you're aware, so when we start to raise our vibration, when we start to look at the world in a slightly different place, our energy body, our energy that we're giving off changes, and that can cause other people to not want to be around us. And again, that can cause us not to want to be around other people
Yeah,
as well. So yeah, when you start to raise your vibration, when you start to give yourself self-love as well, you know,
yeah.
it is so important to for living a healthier life.
Mm,
Just feeling that the wellness and the love for yourself raises your vibration so much and
yeah.
takes you out of stress. And stress is the
Mm,
biggest cause of dis-ease
yeah.
in the modern world. And the more we can stop out of being in stress, the more healthy hormones and chemicals, compounds that are flowing through our body that helps with restore and repair. So yeah, really important for self-love. You know, reach out to anybody in the holistic therapy side of things. Myself, Yana, you know, if you are struggling, and we will certainly help you help raise your vibration collectively to live a better life, a more fulfilling life.
Absolutely.
Definitely. Okay. Well, thank you, Yana. It's been a pleasure. Really enjoyed having a
Thank
chat
you.
with you.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. Thank you so much,
Good,
Steve.
good. And again, you're on Facebook, you're on TikTok, you're on Instagram, you're on YouTube, and we'll put some of those links at the end of the video. Thank you again for being our guest on the Business Spotlight, and we'll see you soon. Thanks again,
See you
everybody.
soon.
Bye for now.